Well, hello and welcome back. Well, that's it. We're finished. We found a problem, we analyzed it, we reviewed our analysis, performed a risk assessment, and made a decision about what to do. We did all of that using mind maps. Now, don't worry if the process you followed in these lessons seems a little overly structured and formal to you. If you wish, you can just take whichever parts of these processes make sense to you and apply them to your own decision-making problems, as seems logical to you. These models are just that. They're models. They're designed to help bring clarity and understanding to complicated real-world situations. So if you feel it's best to adapt these models to suit your needs and use them in a slightly different way, then please feel free to do so. And if anything, I've probably made these processes a little too structured and involved for the majority of problems you'll encounter day to day. So if you do find yourself streamlining these processes to meet your needs, that's perfectly okay. Now, saying that, I do suggest that the first time you run through this decision-making process yourself outside of this course, that you do use these processes as we laid out in this course, just so you get a little bit more experience and understanding of the overall processes before you begin to adapt them to meet your own needs. So, what have we learned? Well, we've learned that you need to identify root causes of a problem and consider the environment that that problem exists in before you begin to consider solutions. We've learned that you have to try to come up with multiple solutions, as opposed to implementing the very first one you think of. We've learned that you need to consider stakeholders in both the problem and the solution analysis, as multiple people's input will usually always be more comprehensive than just your own. We've learned that you need to do your best to encourage that there be no immediate judgment of people's input in your problem-solving meetings. This way you get the best input from everyone and the vocal minority do not get to dominate the proceedings. And of course, we've learned to use mind maps to record information and provide structure to the way we work and help us make our decisions. I want to thank you very much for watching these videos. I really hope you found them useful. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the course, then please feel free to get in touch with me. I love hearing from students, regardless if the feedback is positive or less than positive. And I do my utmost to reply to you quickly. For now, though, that's the end of these lessons on problem solving and decision making. I'm very happy that you got to this final lesson, and I hope that what you've learned will be of great value to you. And as always, I'd like to thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.